Is it reasonable to take a sick day off from work due to straight-up grief? This genuinely feels like a stupid question. But part of me feels like an idiot because I'm not sick. I just can't stop being upset. I don't know. Edit. Wow. I didn't expect such an outpouring of support and genuine feedback. Thank you all very, very much. Hearing from so many people about this has helped me feel less guilty about putting my mental health first again. Thank you. Mental health is part of health. Do what you need to do to feel better. Some workplaces offer bereavement leave. So this is pretty common and not stupid. Hope you get the rest you need. Absolutely more than reasonable. I called in sick yesterday and today because my partner of 15 years ended our relationship on Sunday and used the most hurtful reason why. I tried logging into work on Monday but couldn't bring myself, so do the false "how was your weekend?" chat when all I wanted to do is cry and sleep. If I had the flu, I'd feel just as crap and would also call in sick. I hope your pain eases soon and your boss is understanding and giving you space to grieve. Your personal days are just that, personal. Whether your health concern is mental or physical is nobody's business. Simply let them know you are unable to make it into work, so you will be taking a personal sick day. No details need be shared. Mental health is health. Something I always tell people who worry about this: don't break yourself over a company that will just replace you the first chance it gets. They will not take care of you. That is your own responsibility. I hope you feel better soon. As a former executive manager at a $15 billion annual company, I feel like everyone in the workforce needs to learn this phrase. I need to take a personal day. Nothing more. Nothing less. Mental health is physical health. Your brain is a body part just like any other. If anything, it's more you than any other part of your body. Completely reasonable. Take the time you need. If you have any doubts, you can very legitimately say that you don't feel well. Completely true and legit and should be respected. Mental health is health. Also, I'm sure nobody wants you silently crying to yourself at work. Been there, lol. It's not pretty. Take a sick day because fuck it. You don't feel like going to work. Mental health day. It's written in my collective agreement that they have to give at least one day off. My job, in the UK, gives 2 weeks personal leave for family bereavement. Grief can be debilitating. Hell yes. I even took a day off one day because I wanted to see my cousin's newborn and just chilled at home with them all day. I am all for taking sick days. I used to be so proud that I never called in sick to work before. But at the end of the day, you're not going to get extra recognition for it. Mental health is just as important. Take your days. Mind yourself. In any developed country, yes. In America, IDK. Absolutely yes, you need to take care of what's happening inside the vessel that we call a body. Without that, the body won't function properly. And neither will the brain. Acknowledging the emotions and giving them space is important for long-term mental and spiritual health. Word to the wise: take a day to let the feelings happen. Try not to escape them by doing fun stuff. Hiding your emotions or hiding from your emotions is like capping a volcano. Sooner or later you're going to blow, and most likely at the worst time. Yes. It's called bereavement leave. You don't need to provide a reason to take a sick day. The only time would be if your company requires a doctor's note. Few require a doctor's note for a single day though. The last place I worked required a note for 3 days or more off. Always take time for yourself. You don't need a reason. Everyone needs a day or two now and again to switch off and reboot. Essential for your well-being. Fuck work. Prioritize number 1. A lot of places have relabeled this as personal leave. No issues taking the time you need. Absolutely, your well-being and mental health come first. Make yourself a priority. It's reasonable to take a day off for any reason you want. Please take however many days you need. A co-worker's dog died last month and she ended up taking a week off to get herself together. I'm sorry for the loss that's causing you to grieve. Mental health is health. Take the day. I call those mental health days. It's called bereavement. I've taken an entire week off before because of mental health. It's not at all anything you should be ashamed of. Please take care of yourself. Absolutely. I actually am also recovering from grief. It was one of the most painful feelings I have ever felt in my life. I was so depressed I couldn't eat, sleep or get out of bed for a month. I had to get prescribed sleeping pills to sleep again at night. I ended up working from home and taking days off just to relift myself. You are sick. Depression from grief is real. And it's okay to take time off to relift yourself. Grieving is a major health concern. Of course you can take time off, SND should. I hope you have a supportive workplace. But yes, please don't feel silly. And I am sorry for what you are going through. I hope you make it through and heal. Yes. And don't beat yourself up if you might need more than a day. Grief is one of the most difficult things to deal with in life, and most do not take it seriously. Because they have not had to seriously deal with it themselves. Yes. Totally reasonable, and you don't have to tell them why. Just say you're taking a sick day. You deserve wellness and not just a respite from sickness. Yes, and any other emotional trauma. You don't owe your employer shit. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. If you don't, no one else will. I'm gonna make everyone feel better. RN. I took sick days off when my hamsters died. BCI was too sad. It's reasonable to take a sick day to try on socks. Forget the reason. They are yours. Use them. Shit man, I took off when David Bowie died and I didn't even know him personally. You good fam. Nobody's gonna say or even think to say anything. Of course. And honestly, if you work for someone who wouldn't accept grief as a reason to take a day off from work, you should start looking for a new job, because that's not a good culture to be in. It's unreasonable for people to expect you to suck it up and go to work anyway. Anyone who thinks mental health isn't important enough to warrant sick days is either ignorant, an idiot, or a sociopath. It's reasonable to take off work for literally any reason. I called in sick yesterday because the weather was nice and I wanted to lounge in my pool. Life doesn't wait around and work is still going to be there tomorrow. Take the sick day. The rest of the world, yes. Absolutely. America, Iosh. But how much money will your boss lose because of that? Yes. Mental health is health. Mental health is no joke. If you're feeling off because of grief, take the day off and regroup. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's completely reasonable. Mental health is part of health. Take the day off. Take 2. Take care of yourself, cause no one else will. It is reasonable to take a sick day for no reason at all.